Hello, welcome. Stream will get started in just a moment. I just got up here to my workstation. I'm just getting some stuff put together. It's been a busy day. I'm sure you understand. So give me just a moment, and then we'll get this party started. Oh, hey, Eli Easy. I'm not quite ready to really start, so we're only going to sort of start, and then we'll really start. Man, you're here like right on time. That's amazing. Actually, I guess I'm the one that's a little bit late, aren't I? Alright, sounds like the endless ended, so I guess we can get rid of the stream starting soon text. I'm just like sorting out the stuff for my new phone. My old phone, the SD card slot, totally kicked the bucket. So I had to get a new phone, because, you know, life without an SD card slot is just absolutely terrible, isn't it? So I'm like looking at all this stuff, like apparently we got like some kind of fancy jack here, and then that's like, we don't just plug the headphones in, you know, normally. We gotta, like, do crazy stuff. In fact, I'm, like, looking at this. I don't think I have anywhere on my PC I can plug this connector into. So, you know, that kind of stinks. But, hey, that's life, isn't it? Fortunately, they gave me a little chargy charger. Hey, Ninja Weasel. So I gotta hook my phone up to charge here, because, let's just say that it didn't have a whole lot of charge in it today. I made it! I made it! Now, of course, those books that are laying there on the table are not new today. Had them for, gosh, a couple days now, I reckon. Okay, there we go. Got my phone charging. One crisis averted. Now, crisis number 2. Actually doing the stream. That has not been averted. But, yeah, these are all the Allegiance Arts books. I did a little video. Made a dumb meme. Oh, we should show the dumb meme. Hold on. Let me pull up Twitter. Oh my gosh, there it is. Alright, let me see. Show right monitor. There we go. Let's actually make sure Red Rooster's visible here in the stack. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the whole Red Rooster Indiegogo campaign. I'm never going to see the book I paid for. If I do, I will be very surprised. I don't think I owe anybody any apologies for the way I feel. I know some people will be like, "Oh no, you can't do that," but come on, this whole thing is like a perpetrated crime, man. You took my money. You took my money as a down payment so you could fund getting Walmart to carry your book. Like, there is definite sketchitude here. Like, these are not, wow, everything just went weird on my desktop, and then the window with Twitter just crashed. Okay. Crisis on Infinite Lives Bars. I wish the only Walmart in your area didn't put stickers on the books. Yeah, that is super lame, my dude. At least my Walmart doesn't. Speaking of Crisis, I gotta finish reading it. been taking it to work with me so I could read it over lunch break, and then I've like not had a lunch break. But I am working on reading that. I had a request to do a review of it. I'm 3 or 4 issues into the miniseries. Great stuff. I only know who like half the characters are because it's like I really don't care about a lot of these DC characters, but there's a lot of fun stuff, man. You know, so far we've got Superman and Superboy all hanging out. There's a lot of cool, crazy stuff in here. Like Sergeant Rock and Easy Company rolling into the middle of this. Like, what are they doing involved in any of this stuff? I'm looking for Commandi. Here, yeah. Commandi in the far future. Like, there's just lots of really cool stuff in here. Even if you only have like a slight appreciation of the characters, it's just a ton of fun. Alright, let's set these books like right there. And let's well, that's not a comic book, that's my journal, where I write down all my comic stuff. And I got everything I was looking for today, except... See, I didn't see a copy of Sacred 6, which I thought was supposed to come out today. I looked at the Star Trek Deep Space Nine series, Too Long a Sacrifice, and it didn't do a lot for me. And I also didn't see a copy of Van Helsing vs. League of Monsters number 3, which I was kind of looking forward to picking up. So I don't know if my store didn't get them, or they're not out, or what. But I got a stack of books. It's an actual, verifiable, you know, howdy hoo-ha and stackaroonie. Like, this isn't just like one book plus like 3 free books. This is an actual little stackaroo. Yeah, let's not talk about LiveJournal anymore, man. LiveJournal got weird. LiveJournal got overrun by really weird people. I guess LiveJournal was kind of like Tumblr before Tumblr was a thing. Proto-Tumblr. Oh, yeah, of course I will be getting Black Ops 3. I've gotten all the other ones. Excuse me for clearing my throat. Free stuff? Man, I went through a lot of books looking for what I wanted in the free stuff, and there just really wasn't, I don't know, I just had bad luck pulling stuff out. So I got this Batman book, $4.49. Yeah, it's actually not in really bad shape. Like, it's clearly a reader copy, but codename Viper. You're the drug lord's worst nightmare. Wait, is this the game where you, like, fly the helicopter in and stuff, or am I thinking of something else? I'm probably thinking of something else. USAGI. Yeah, Usagi. I know, I never get tired of that pun either. So I just thought, this Batman book looked kind of interesting, so I went for it. I don't know anything about this story arc. I don't know anything about this issue. I don't even know what year this came out. Ooh, Double Dragon 2. I guess that kind of dates it. This is like, what, 1990? 1990. Right there. Called it. We called it, people. 1990. Oh, man. I like that movie. You know, I remember seeing the books that they're showing here. Like, that's really dating me, isn't it? That's absolutely dating me. We got 2 books this week, Strange Adventures number 3 and Death Metal number 2. Yeah. I did not get Strange Adventures. Let's open this back up. I don't think so. Let's see. No, it's not. It's definitely influenced by Norm Brayfogel's work, though. You can kind of see it in the pointy ears and stuff. So it's definitely somebody kind of drawn in that style, but it is not a Norm Brayfogel book. Then I got, yeah, so, oh, hold on, we're showing the 50-cent books without talking about them. So at Graham Crackers, when you go in, you get 3 free books out of the 50-cent bins. And I actually spent more time looking through the books in the 50-cent bins than I did looking at the shelves, which, that never happens. Usually I'm just like, I take the first 3 books I see and I go. But, not today. Got this X-Men here. and hopefully it's got some good art in it. That Joe Mad art, I'm looking up here. Script, Ed Benes, guest artist. Oh, apparently he just did the cover. Okay, well, still, I like Ed Benes' art, and yeah, it looks like Ed Benes' art. So I have no idea what's going on with the X-Men in this period, because this is like the mid-late 90s. This is after I stopped being able to afford comic books, because comic books got kind of stupidly expensive with this cost originally. Oh, this was only $1.99. But man, a lot of comic books were like $2.99 or $3.99 then. What years does it say? January 1998. Yeah, I was broke. I was poor as dirt. It is kind of wordy. You ain't wrong about that. What are you doing here? Who got Daredevil in my X-Men comic? Go away, man. We don't want to see you. You're not a mutant. You're just a guy whose eyes got like zorched. All right. And then the third book I got out of I swear I can speak English. Third book I got out of the 50-cent book. You know what? I'm just going to shut up for a second. Enjoy your Space Church music for a second while I take a drink and I recenter myself so I can actually speak English. Okay. No. If you're not, you have to be born a mutant. If you're made, you're at best a mutate ninja. You're not a mutant. So like all those creatures in the Savage Land that Mr. Sinister makes and stuff, those aren't mutants. Those are mutates. They don't have the X gene, which is what makes somebody a mutant. The third book I got out of the 50-cent bin was Fathom. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure why I picked it up. I didn't even flip through it. I was just like, oh, Fathom. I'll pick that up. Oh, those dudes look pretty cool. I have no idea what's going on in this book at all. Executive Assistant Iris. Man, Blake Northcott's run on Iris was really good. If you haven't read that, you absolutely should go check it out. Okay, I don't know who ordered the 2-page splash page of like underwater crab robot city walkers, but we now have one. You can be skeptical, man. I am just quoting like Marvel Comics' official line at you. Like if you ask Magneto, he's going to be like, that guy ain't no mutant. Like right now, I bet if you look and you're like, okay, who can enter Krakoa without getting shot at by Kid Cable? The answer is not going to include Daredevil. They're going to shoot him because he's a lawyer and not a mutant, but probably mostly because he's a lawyer. Honestly, the art in this looks less like a comic book and more like they were doing frames for like something animated. It's almost but not quite cel shaded in the way it looks. I kind of like it. I'm sure I'll read that here in a couple of days and I'll have a different opinion because I'll be like, I don't know what's going on. This stinks. Speaking of Blake Northcott, though, since I mentioned her in the context of Executive Assistant Iris, she also did a Fathom run, which I can't find. We got Catwoman 23. See? Blake Northcott. Right there. You see it? You see it? Northcott. Which is... Northcott attacked the camera. Magneto did nothing wrong. Yeah, okay, buddy. So anyway, she wrote this issue of Catwoman. So I'm like, I'll check it out. I like pretty much everything Blake Northcott has written that I've read. So I'm sure... Nice wheels. I'm sure I'll end up liking this once I sit down and actually read it. has been pretty good. It's better than the original miniseries it's based on. So, yeah, I have no idea like what's going on in any of this. So, we'll just have to find out. A roller coaster ride. Batman! 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 I don't know, I read the one where the people from Kandor stopped being small and Batman made it rain kryptonite on them and killed them all that way, and, you know, I don't know. That seems kind of bloodthirsty. So I got high hopes for Catwoman over here. I didn't really like this cover, and I think this is like the last one that was on the shelf. And there seems to be, let me see if I can, yeah, see there's like a little line here, so I don't know if that's like a scuff line or what. I look at that spine tick. It's brand new. It's got a spine tick right off the shelf. Man, I swear. Oh, right, free comic book day book. My shop man just shoved that in the box. He's like, this guy buys all this crappy dollar reprint stuff. He's going to eat up a free comic book day book. Hey, I'm guessing that's Emma Frost over there. She's looking pretty good. Sadly, I'm not really interested in anything that's going on with any of this stuff. Well, I think Tony's had better days right there. Yep, Tony has definitely had better days. That's okay. Shooting Tony for being Tony is pretty much legit. Like, I don't think anybody is going to give you any trouble over that one. Did you read the Joel Jones Catwoman? Nope, didn't read it. I ain't got the money to buy all that kind of stuff. We'll save this one for. We'll save that one for last. Save that one for last. Which means we come to Vampirella. Hey, I can actually show the cover for this one on stream. I'm pretty sure that a corpse is okay if it's drawn, as opposed to the stuff that was on the last issue. Whew. Spicy. I had to be like, you can only see the top half of the cover where it says Vampirella. Yes, I remember when Thor did that. Let's be honest, Tony deserved everything that happened to him in that fight. I remember when Tony rolled up on Thor like to... I guess we're thinking of the same fight, but Tony's all like, the initiative, bro. And Thor's like, did you forget? I'm an actual god. And they just fried his suit, and that was that. Get an 8 to 12 years, and man... Oh my gosh. Hey, speaking of like the bins, man, I was going through, and one of the reasons I had trouble finding like something I wanted is my shop man in the 50-cent bin. It was just full of stuff that's just like a year old, man. Like apparently I'm the only guy at the store that buys Valiant. Like there was a full run of The Life and Death of Toyo Harada sitting in there. There was issues of Livewire. Like if I had just waited. I could have got all that stuff for 50 cents a pop. But then again, I wouldn't have been able to make fun of it in a timely fashion as it was coming out, in the case of Livewire. I really liked the Life and Death of Toyo Harada, but I also seem to be the only person who has read, including the creators of it, who has actually read the Life and Death of Toyo Harada. Great stuff, man. The Valiant version of Doctor Doom outwits everybody. It's fantastic. Or is it more like the Valiant version of... Okay, I am so glad I picked this book up because I can't show you what's on the front page or first page inside. It's also really gross, and I don't even want to look. Nope, we can't show any of that or that. Hey, here we go. We can show a plane crash. We can absolutely show a plane crash here. That's okay. I see that we've got that one dude who's done most of the art on the book on art duties in this issue, which means this art style feels weird. Makes me feel kind of like I got something crawling all over me. Like I don't know how to explain it. It does not make me feel like a happy person when I look at his art. So yeah, the big thing of the story was that plane crash, and that's why she goes and talks to the shrink, except not really. And No, no, no. Ooh, probably shouldn't show that. Wow, what is with all the stuff I can't show? We could show that, but we're not going to because it's not that interesting. We can... Can we show... We could show that, but no, we're not going to. We're just... You know what? You know, I'm just going to put the book down. Sounds like a Vampirella book, yeah. We're just going to put the book down. There's a vampire in this book, and she's also an alien. The end. Get over there, Vampirella. Alright, now something I can probably show you most of. Once in Future number 9, man. We got crazy King Arthur versus Beowulf action. Actually, that didn't really happen. It turned into Beowulf is now going to kill the protagonist action. And that was totally cool because they like crashed their car and all kinds of... Oh, wow, Merlin looks just a little bit menacing there, doesn't he? Dude. All kinds of crazy Arthurian lore is absolutely just kind of... Huh. Well, that's a way to end the book. Spoilers. Things just got really bad. Somebody started working through the Beowulf legend, and they woke up Grendel. Good job, guys. I don't know what else happens in this issue, and it probably doesn't matter because Grendel is awake. Looks like Grandma found a really big gun or something here. That's what she likes. She likes shooting things. Merlin looked like he was drawn by Bakshi. Man, I've been following Ralph Bakshi on Twitter. And like almost every day he posts up like just some awesome like cell of his art from one of his movies. And it's great. Mostly I think he posts wizards, which absolutely fine. Hey, let's go back to Merlin. He is looking a bit like Black Wolf, isn't he? He needs a magic movie projector. And then he'd really be set. Man, I remember in City of Heroes, man, I'd be hanging around killing time, and I would just like start basically reciting like how my character had saved the world by traveling into the past to make sure some bad movie would get made so that a mystical movie projector didn't fall into some other guy's hands in the future. I was basically like reciting, you know, a combination of like 3 different movies, and one of them was Wizards. Good times. Alright, I've been saving this one for last because I know it's going to be awesome. First, look at that super duper shiny cover. You can see the ring light the camera's mounted on. Isn't that amazing? Death Metal, issue 2. And this is where Ninja Weasel types Bat Metal intensifies over in the chat if he hasn't already done it by the time I finish saying this. He did not, in fact, type that in the chat. I'm frankly disappointed, Ninja Weasel. You must have like got up and walked off or something. That's the only explanation. Alright, let's flip this puppy open. I just... Oh, do I want to spoil it? Yes, I want to spoil it. Let's just flip open to... I have no idea what I just flipped open to. But that looks like Devil Joker or something here. Like... Hey, there we go. Batman Intensifies. Like, that looks like Devil Joker or something. I have no idea. That's terrifying. Oh, is that Dr. Manhattan as a Joker? Or what? I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, yeah, it certainly appears like they're putting the Batman Who Laughs brain inside Dr. Manhattan's body. Well, that's going to be good for everybody. That's absolutely going to be just fantastic. What could possibly go bad by putting, you know, an evil Bruce Wayne's brain into an indestructible, omnipotent body? Can you think of anything with a complete mastery over time, space, physical matter, precognition, just every superpower you can think of? Like, anybody see anything dangerous here? Anything possibly wrong? Like, nah. It'll be fine. It works this way, Ninja Weasel. Is it metal? Yes or no? If answer is yes, it works. Kind of like the last issue when the Invisible Woman turned the invisible plane into an invisible chainsaw and killed the Batman Who Laughs. So, you know, we got that going for us here. Like, that's the level of logic we are operating upon right now with this book. Superhero physics. Besides, the Batman Who Laughs is currently running around with all kinds of crazy powers as Perpetua's sidekick. He got to rewrite the universe, so he can basically just do whatever it is he wants, I think. And is that like an evil Alfred doing the surgery? Because that kind of looks like an evil Alfred doing the surgery, which would really amuse me if that's the case. Like, do you just get like the Alfred Who Laughs at that point? We're just gonna let some silence reign for a minute. Okay, silence has reigned for a minute. My dudes, my dudettes, my peoples, my everybody, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm not actually feeling all that talkative tonight. So yeah, let's just slap down these cool books. Let's also slap the camera with said cool books. Just kind of keep laying them out. So I ended up buying, what, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 comics. And like I said, there was a couple I looked at that I didn't go for. There was a Star Trek Deep Space Nine book I decided not to buy. Then I couldn't find Sacred Six or Van Helsing vs. League of Monsters. I guess if I had went to the other comic book store, I probably could have found those, maybe. But they are way stricter at Westfield. You know, you have to, like, they limit the number of people that can be in the store and stuff, so I haven't been in it since all this crisis, these unprecedented times came upon us. So you all out there, Ninja Weasel, Jance, Eli Easy, I'm going to bail on you guys. Thank you so much. While you're still here, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. If you're watching this later, also hit that like button. Ring the bell for notifications, all that cool stuff. I sure hope to see you again next time. And who knows, maybe next time we will have something even more exciting than death metal. Because, oh my god, I want to just go read that. Okay, true story, I just kind of want to go sit down and read this and go for it. Like, last issue, you know, Batman had a Black Lantern ring and all that stuff, you know? It was crazy. Night, dogfighting. Enjoy your dogfighting. As long as it's the airplane kind. I don't think I'm allowed to say, like, you should enjoy the other kind, because that's what some people get in trouble for, because it's illegal. So you probably shouldn't do the illegal kind. But if you're like dogfighting in a video game, more power to you. Ciao, everybody. I appreciate you all choosing to hang out with me for a little while here on a Wednesday night. Much love.